Bishop Joseph Cordileone is the Bishop of the Roman Catholic Diocese of Oakland, California, and he joins us now. Your Excellency, it's very nice to have you with us today. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
The Catholic Church obviously has been very outspoken on this issue and has a lot of power, frankly, in influencing its members across this country on this issue. What do you think right now about the back and forth on the issue of abortion on Capitol Hill?
I think it's clear that Congressman Stupak's thinking reflects the thinking of the majority of Americans who do not want federal funding for abortion in this health care reform bill, as well as the fact that the majority believe we do need a reform of the health care system. So we're very grateful to Congressman Stupak for standing his ground on this. Catholic bishops, like other faith leaders, have been advocating for health care reform for some time, in the case of Catholic bishops, actually for decades. We're advocating, though, for a health care reform that is genuine health care reform and that serves the common good and therefore respects foundational principles, namely accessibility, affordability, respect for human life and dignity at every stage of life's development, and conscience protections for healthcare providers. It's the second two that seem to be the contentious issues, and especially the abortion provision. All we're really asking for there, it's not a question of whether or not abortion should remain illegal. I would hope that everyone thinks we should reduce abortions as much as possible, regardless of what you think the legal status of it should be. All we're asking is that the status quo remain in force with the health care reform, as Congressman Stupak referred to. This would be simply incorporating the provisions of the Hyde Amendment into the health care reform bill, and I don't understand why that should be difficult to keep what we have now incorporated into the bill.
Understood. And what would you tell, Catholic voters out there? In what way do you hope, as a person who's speaking on behalf of the Catholic Church right now, to influence this debate? How do you want Catholic voters to speak out, if that's what you'd like them to do?
We urge our people to inform themselves of the issues, to form their consciences properly, and then to translate that into action, to inform their votes with genuine values and an informed conscience, and to become activated on the issue by making their voices heard by contacting their congressional representatives, being spokespersons for authentic health care reform.
All right. Bishop Cordileone, it's very good to speak with you today. Thank you for making some time for us. It's a very important issue, and we should also point out that Catholics represent 20% of the vote in this country and have a very strong voice on this issue. So, Your Excellency, we thank you for being with us today.
Martha, what you were